It's been so busy we haven't been able to think about it. Everybody in the lab has worked nonstop. So far, I think our most noteworthy contribution has got to be our VTM, which is called viral transport media. We've largely supplied much of the state of Georgia with the collection medium in which to put the swabs that people swab and stabilize the virus long enough to get it to a diagnostic lab.
You don't want to get contamination, you don't want to have any concerns with that medium. And so the members of my lab jumped in and they went ahead and they created all the different requirements for the medium, including antibiotics, fungicide and everything else. And they essentially became a VTM mass producers.
I think Georgia State has really been able to offer something very, very unique in the biomedical sciences to translate what we do in basic science levels to immediate deployment to translational diagnostics. It's this kind of research that's led to the development of testing that we use today. Routinely, we're testing between 500 and 800 a day on a heavy day. And we anticipate next week it's going to scale up and that we will get a full 1,000 a day.
The first thing the samples come in and they're stored in the fridge, and thereafter they are unpacked where the actual live virus is being taken out of the tubes. And thereafter the virus is killed. That buffer is then taken over to the robots, which will extract the nucleic acids from the array, including human DNA, RNA, and also viral RNA.
So these are the positive patients. Okay. And so those would be resulted, and then Dr. Hilliard would go ahead and go and inform the patients that they are A positive.
It's a great immediate test to do. That will tell us if the person's shedding virus at this time. We can take a test and run it on an individual within about a 4-hour period of time and get their results out to them verbally.
The state of Georgia is going to be in for a rough time, I think, for the next few weeks as we reconcile the increased number of positives that will inevitably come out. If we worked full-time, the whole process we could actually work in a day, 24 hours, we could have about 2,500 samples processed. That's complete every second of every day, working full tilt.
All the information that we're getting suggests that there will be a very big peak in the fall, and it will be mixed with influenza. So it will be much more challenging to separate out the COVID-19 infections from the flu infections.
The good part is that people actually will be heavily masked, will be more aware of the concerns, and hopefully the second wave of the SARS-2 virus isn't too significant. But that's the positive approach. It'll maybe even actually a lot worse than that.
It's important that we really think about what are we going to do if there is a big surge? How are we going to curtail the spread as much as possible in as quick a time as possible?